Don't be greedy. Give us alms. Give us poor beggars a bite to eat. Please, give us something to eat. Double for your charity.
Show some Christian
Have
kindness.
mercy, noble folk.
Help us, please.
Give us poor
Don't
beggars
be
a bite to
greedy.
eat.
Give us alms.
Careful.
To eat, please.
Well, maybe later.
I apologize.
I have to come all the way to Tahoe with a barrel to bring you up because you're so dry you can barely see your toes. Do you care then? But when I have something, suddenly you can all the rest.
Come on, Fatushka. We're not going to argue here, are we?
Promise me you'll drink that. You always say that, and a moment later I see you with a
Mars
picture.
kitchen.
Come.
Can I get you a piece of piglet? Golden and crispy. Well fed. Here on the table. It will settle your
Don't overdo it. One slip.
Well, hungry already? Piglet, so that your stomach can handle all that drink today. Piglet, want some? Piglet, want some? Would you like some piglet, sir? It will go well with the wine here on the table.
Do not cause me headaches all the time.
I have Lord von Berghoff's roast confidence.
And you're in charge of the guest.
Naturally. Lord von Berghoff is all mine.
This smells so good.
Christ! Me. Monumental.
Would you like to see it? I'd be happy to give you a personal tour of Trotsky.
I'd love to. Would you do that for me, Master Chamberlain?
Of course, my dear. For someone so charming. With pleasure.
Oh, you flatterer.
Would you like some more wine, Miss Givietta?
Gladly, Master Chamberlain.
Call me Ulrich, please.
Well then, Ulrich.
As soon as the maid shows up, I'll have more wine brought to you.
Thank you, Ulrich.
And where did you travel to, dear Givietta?
I was travelling home. College.
And from where?
From all over the place, really. You know yourself, sir. As an educated and powerful man, you must travel a lot too.
Oh yes, I understand you very well. I have indeed traveled the world. The German states, the Kingdom of France. Those were the days. As Lord von Berghoff's Chamberlain, I can't do that anymore. I have no end of work.
Can you tell me more about your domain? It seems so...
Backward?
Why do you say backward? I was going to say romantic. The landscape here is beautiful.
The landscape, yes. But that just shows how untamed this region is.
I'm sure that will be changing on your watch.
I hope so. You should have seen this place just a few years ago. Nothing but deep woods.
So you're really Lord von Bergov's Chamberlain?
Yes, dear Gavieta.
So you're actually in charge of this whole domain?
That's about the size of it. I have Lord von Bergov's full confidence.
And you're in charge of the castle, too?
Naturally. Lord von Bergov is often away, so I'm fully responsible for the castle.
It looks so monumental.
Would you like to see it? I'd be happy to give you a personal tour of Trotsky.
I'd love to. Would you do that for me, Master Chamberlain?
Of course, my dear. For someone so charming. With pleasure.
Oh, you flatterer.
And where did you travel to, dear Gavieta?
I was traveling home to Colin.
I didn't want to ask in front of Lord Sameen, but tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
You must be mistaken, Master Chamberlain. I've never been to Trotsky.
Is that so? I could have sworn. But true, I could be mistaken. After all, you commoners do all look much the same to me.
Master Chamberlain, where's Lord von Bergov? Why isn't he here yet?
What's it to you? Lord von Bergov will arrive when the time's right.
You know what? I'm relieved too. I'm just a little worried the old man won't hold out much longer.
Looks all right to me.
You're here too?
Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Although I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Sameen spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
Yes, that's more out of courtesy than goodwill. But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
Of course. Good health.
To Lord Sameen! Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck.
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women.
But
I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
quiet. Here. I don't know what kind of weddings you're used to. But I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly here. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time, you know? Excuse me.
The landscape, yes.
Having someone to
But
hate
that
me
just
is
shows
reason
how
to live.
untamed this is.
Now we've made peace.
I hope so. You should have seen this place.
With a barrow to bring you home.
Henry! Finally! You have no idea how happy I am to see you again.
Likewise. How are you?
How can I put this? I'm in a fix.
Oh? What happened this time?
Look around you. This much booze. This won't end well. You have to help me.
Like how?
How? You have to make sure I don't get drunk. If you see me with booze in my hands, don't let me drink it, or it'll end badly for me.
So I'm supposed to follow you around and mind you like a child?
Well, I'd surely appreciate it.
Oh, all right then. There's nothing else for it. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Sure.
Piglet, so that your stomach can handle all that drink today. Oh, yes. Piglet, want some?
Treat the old man to a drink.
Don't overdo it, Master. One slippery, and you'll be arguing for another.
Welcome, Henry. I didn't expect to see you here. Albrum's here too, if you want to greet the old man.
I'd like to see him.
So, what do you say, Henry? Will you have a drink with me? We haven't really drunk to making up with the Jellyevites yet.
I'd love to have a drink with you.
To your health, Henry.
To yours.
Would you like some Piglet?
Do
It will go well with the wine here on the table.
Make it through this line without a drink though. I'll be really proud.
Would you like some Piglet,
Where's
sir?
the feet?
It will go well with the wine here on the table.
The
next half a dozen already.
You should have seen Dr. 4 years ago.
Thank goodness. So you're really Lord Von Beast?
That's about the size of it.
Right. Sorry.
What's Wojtek even saying to her?
I was walking by a while ago, and he was telling her something about butterflies. Well, well, look who's here. Good to see you, Henry. This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves, and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Right. We talked.
So, you caught him while he was still so... Congratulations.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Well, actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
All right. I could...
Fantastic. I knew right away you'd be up for a bit of fun.
Wait, though, I...
Stop dilly-dallying and go and get her! Before Wojtek wears her down!
Is there any point in trying to get a word in?
None. That's our spotcha for you.
Ah, bugger off. It'll be a laugh. I don't know who I pity more.
Yes.
All right. Bring me a golden goose.
Mishka, shall we have a dance?
My feet are sore.
Show me here. I'll massage them for you and you'll be as spry as a deer.
Thanks, but it's not that bad.
So we can dance then.
Oh, you just never give up, do you?
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek. Why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling. Let me be.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
Burned down.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
Gladly. May I have the honour?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
I've never had any lessons, but I've been at a few dances.
Now I'll lead you then. Don't worry. It'll be fun.
Care to dance?
Twit. So. And 1, 2, 3, and off we go.
Aye, I do. But we can't help it. Unless you know a girl desperate enough to talk.
See? You're doing pretty good.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
And keep it going then.
I wonder how Henry will fare. I hope he's got something up his sleeve. He can't possibly come off worse than he tries to hump her right away. Here in front of everyone? That'd take some balls.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance. all the way to Tahoe with a barrel to bring you home because you're so drunk you can barely sleep.
Actually managed to ever pick up a girl.
None that I know. Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. And introduce me to Lord von Burghoff in return. Why are you just standing around drinking and not talking to anybody?
Don't you get it, Henry? What do I care about these people and their earthly concerns? I'm trying out my new potion here.
What kind of potion?
I've always wanted to brew a decoction that would prevent me from getting drunk, no matter how much I drink. And I think I'm finally going to make my breakthrough today.
Let's hope it works.
If I succeed, you'll be the first one to know. I promise.
That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones.
That explains it then. I'm the bailiff's cousin, 5 times removed on my mother's side.
Henry! A lovely day today, huh?
What's this I see, gamekeeper? You didn't hold out for long.
But... It wasn't me. Old Samin twisted my arm. I couldn't say no to him, could I?
Forget that. You'll get drunk again.
Well, if you insist. Here you go.
See how easy that was?
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did you get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business. Mind your own business, Henry. I'll wait for von Burghoff alone. Leave me be.
You're being a pain again.
What do you want from me? I wasn't good enough for you, so stop pestering me. Clear off.
Why should...
Didn't you understand?
Nice fight. It's been a long while since anyone beat me like that.
I expect you country folk would consider this to be the pinnacle of swordsmanship. But for me, it was just a warm-up.
I'm just a night watchman, not a duelist.
Leave me be.
You're being a pain again.
Careful.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Everybody gets a wooden sword, and whoever wins first, wins. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatopluk the bailiff's boy, and Lord Semin himself takes it all.
And what's the price?
Let it be a surprise.
You don't know?
True, I don't. But I hear our master's been very generous.
Who do I fight for?
Young Lord Ald?
The groom.
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
I'll be happy to take...
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it now.
You, lad, come here for a moment.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Well, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dubravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance?
With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Oh, come on. We're at a wedding. It's a time to celebrate and rejoice. Where else would you dance till your shoes fall apart? You're not going to just sit in the corner. Come on, don't make me beg.
Well, all right, let's go.
The bottom foot was mine. How much longer?
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
Where she could. The damn place. Buzzy for you happy. Do that. Fine. Someone else will. Get out of my way.
Fuck you, you cockblocker. What are you gaping at?
For the sake of your noble. How am I supposed to do that? No. I don't. Someone else will.
Like Piglet? Want some?
Come on. Maybe they're just the same. You couldn't say no to her. She'd get offended and the whole...
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to move on?
You think I didn't think of that? Or that I'm a pinch purse?
I certainly didn't mean that, sir.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. But my cook won't allow it. She cooks well, but she's shamefully stingy.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
Where's Lord von Berghoff? Why hasn't he arrived yet?
I don't know. I asked the Chamberlain, but he couldn't tell me much either. Though he said he expected him to arrive soon.
I hope he's right.
I hope so too. He promised me he'd come to my son's wedding. I don't think he'd dishonor me like this. Till we meet again.
When will the ceremony finally begin? Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's nae fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we can't there be naught but pishy. But old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard, with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off, or lets you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
Henry, helping thy neighbour's the right thing to do.
Well, it looks like the peace between you won't last long.
Hey, lads. You know what I could go for right now? Another wee vodka?
Keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for no one.
Well, well, well. How did you get in here?
Greetings, innkeeper. I'm escorting the Chamberlain's lady.
Lady, you say? Don't be ridiculous.
I'm thirsty.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah! And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
I'd be happy to get you a drink. What would you like?
I'd like a beer. Nice and cool. Frothy. God! Makes me thirsty just talking about it. You know what? Bring me a couple of jugs while you're at it. If I'm stuck here, the least I can do is taste every kind of beer they have there.
All right. I'll try to get you something. Hold on a while.
I have such rotten luck. Everybody's out getting drunk and I'm stuck in this moldy dungeon.
But that man of yours, I mean, what they say about him.
Hungry already?
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Tell me
Want some?
Looks like the peace between you and
Like from Mars Kitchen.
I don't want to be the one to tell you. Matushka, young man has racked up quite a debt at the alehouse.
I will tell you. Jesus, how much does he owe you? A few dozen.
I got that beer you wanted.
Let's have it then. The finest beer and the prettiest women. That's Bohemia's gifts from heaven.
Here you go. This one came all the way from Turnau.
Turnau. Let me see.
Happy now?
Interesting. So light, fragrant. It's like there's some fruit in it. It doesn't taste bad at all. Well, I'd still like to try one or two. Do you have anything for me?
Of course. Here you go. Good health. All good?
Well, that's from Troskowitz. From Betty the innkeeper.
You don't like it?
It's kind of watery and tastes pretty flat. You know, Betty cuts corners where she can, so her beer's not up to much. Would you have anything better? To settle my stomach, like?
What about something stronger instead? Do you think he'll even notice if a bottle or two goes missing during the wedding?
Well, you might be right, but still.
They'll all drink themselves into a stupor today and won't remember a thing tomorrow. So what are you afraid of?
Well, all right. I don't want to miss all the fun.
My words exactly.
Listen, I'll let you in, so you can grab something quick. But leave the Moravian booze alone. That would really get me in trouble.
Sure. Not to worry.
Can really use a drink. I'm thirsty.
Here's your liquor, as I promised.
Great. Thanks, lad. But not a word to Lord Samin. You hear me? If he found out I was drinking from his stock instead of doing my duty, he'd have my hide. God be with you. This is so boring.
Dilly-dally, Betty. Either tell me what you know.
If you don't flatten your hook.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on!
Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No, no. Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up. Fuck, I haven't got this drunk since my brother's wedding.
Well, your bride will leave you at the altar.
First, the ceremony would actually have to start.
Whose wedding was it where I danced on the table with him?
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a long time.
You're welcome.
Where's my gallant chevalier?
What do you want?
Well, you, of course. I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Sorry, I'm busy right now. My friend drank too much, and he threw up. So I'm getting him some water.
Oh my! Oh, that's very sweet of you, Henry. Don't worry, I'll wait for you. Henry, dearest!
After all, that's what we're here for. No, feet are going to eat solid. I can't stand the thought of it right now. The beer is tasty enough. The sight not cold. This bread sounds. Thank God, you and the Tupper lads have put an end to those years of
No wonder he's in such a hurry. Agnes is a pretty and sensible girl.
Yes, that too. But the longer we wait, the more the guests eat and drink.
Don't you worry about that. We've arranged everything, and we were happy to do it.
Only because Thrash offered to help with the cost.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otto didn't keep us waiting. If it were up to me, I'd start without him. But Father won't hear of it.
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. But as a wise man once said, two things are needed for a perfect man. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge.
Too bad you lost. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. Sir Ulda is an experienced swordsman.
Maybe next time.
Here, have some wine. You look a bit pale to me.
Thank you. What now?
If once wasn't enough, you can challenge the bailiff's son.
What can you tell me about him?
About Svatja? Hard to say. I don't really know him that well. But he can probably handle a sword, unlike our young lord who was ordered to do it.
I understand. I'll go and challenge him.
I've never seen a fight like that before.
Me neither.
Nobody is going to beat our young
Clear
lord
on.
just like that.
Why should...
But anyway, do you know who this fella is?
I'd like to know him too.
How's trade going, Bartoszek?
I can't complain. This here wedding was a godsend. If
we watch over Wojtek?
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatya.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to regret it, though.
Too bad, Henry. Even I didn't expect the bailiff's boy to be that good with a sword.
He won fair and square. He's better than me.
But you've got nothing to be ashamed of either, lad.
Thank you, Norley. Now I need a drink to drown out the pain.
Good idea, son.
Who am I going to face next?
If you dare, the old lord will be the last challenger.
What can you tell me about your lord, Norley?
What can I tell you? He's got a lot of experience, but a lot of old man's aches and pains. As you saw yourself in Apollonia, his age is deceptive.
All right. I'll go and challenge him.
Just don't wait too long.
They're not helping them all.
Hold the ceremony without him. We can't have you marry in the dark. Henry, I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
I'm sorry. I wasn't watching him closely enough.
And I thought I could rely on you. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
Lord Semin, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
I'll gladly accept, Henry. But bear in mind, I am not the youngest.
I saw how you fought in Apollonia, sir. And I'd be a fool to make allowances for your age.
I had to try, though. So, what are we waiting for?
Give it to him! Come on, Henry! Remember what Bernard taught you!
Mary in heaven!
Oh dear. Not your day, sir, eh?
Oh, what the hell. I'm not in my prime anymore, and Henry here is a very good swordsman.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, Gnarly, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He did pretty well, but luck wasn't on his side today.
But he certainly deserves some reward for his courage, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry, for your brave effort.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Semin.
How's trade going, Bartoszek?
It wasn't easy for you to come here.
He's a good bloke, eh?
He truly is. You know where he's from? Actually, I don't. Not that it matters. But I wouldn't have thought he'd go. What choice did he have? He could have told me to go to hell. You're as stubborn as a mule.
I am not. You know who's stubborn?
Henry, dearest.
What do you want?
Well, you, of course. I'd like to tell you something.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, you know, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear, would you like to come with me now? I want to show you something.
And what do you want to show me?
What do you think, you silly?
Ah, I get it now.
Would you like to?
Gladly.
Then follow me. Oh! Oh! You're
Well.
awake. Good.
That was something. Ah, damn. Oh, sucker. Damnation. Oh, sucker. Ah, damn.
Henry.
It's just... I liked it very much.
Yes, it was nice.
You don't sound very convincing.
Well, to tell you the truth, it wasn't that great.
Really? I see.
Wants to go when they've still got something to give.
Get this! Milaboshka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body. So, somebody did him in, chucked him into the water. But the river there, the dead man has been floating down the river for at least a week without anyone noticing. That's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Do you know who this fella is? I'd like to know him too.
Careful.
It wasn't easy for me to come here. The old man wasn't happy about it. He probably thought I'd only flirt with the handsome watchman and not help him at all.
It's really nice to be here with you, but I should be going now.
Oh, come on. Just a little while.
How about...
You again, Henry.
I see I came just on time.
But Henry, it's nothing. Just enough to quench my thirst. It's damned hot.
Forget that. You'll get drunk again.
I suppose it's better that way. Here you go.
That's the way, gamekeeper.
I'm not in a hurry.
So, what about your potion?
Henry, you won't believe it, but it works.
I don't know. You seem to be staggering a bit.
Henry, don't talk nonsense. I'm not staggering. It's impossible. You're the one staggering. I think it may have a few side effects, but I'll iron them out.
You're Henry, right? The one accompanying that pretty lass from Colleen.
Accompanied? Seems my work is done now that the Master Chamberlain has turned up.
So, you're here to help me with the beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
Oh, there's plenty of food here. So what's the problem?
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true. But that's for the guests. I can't go round taking food off the tables. How would that look?
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could. But you'll need a pile of food. Folk will take you for a glutton. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scraps should do.
How about giving them a few groschen? Wouldn't that do it?
Christ, don't even think about it. If word gets out among the beggars that we're handing out coin, there'll be twice as many of them tomorrow. Never, ever give them groschen. Better let them starve than that.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel.
She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Simeon's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook won't let anyone in.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end. She was with her daughter.
Try it then.
I'll try to sneak into the pantry.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed. It'd be for the best if you lured her out of the kitchen. But that won't be easy, especially now, when she's so busy with the feast.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
My horse is trying to eat the grass.
I apologize.
Oh, my precious cherry. Oh, my precious cherry. They have come to pluck me. They have come to pluck me.
Out! It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. What are you doing here? There's plenty of food outside. Stay out of my pantry.
Is invited as a guest of honor. What would you think if he arrived and it was all over?
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
Please, please, help the hungry. Just a few crumbs of bread. Help us, please. A few scraps of food. Something to eat, please. God will pay back double for your charity. Help us, please. A few scraps of food. Show some Christian kindness. Help the hungry. Just a few crumbs of bread. Help us, please. A few scraps of food.
That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Hey, boy, have you seen her?
What? Who?
Kvyetta, of course. I mean Miss Kvyetta of Kolin, naturally.
I thought she was with you.
She was. We were enjoying ourselves, dancing. And now she's disappeared. Go and find her. Miller Crazel put you in charge of her. I mean, to make sure she's safe.
I'm sure it's nothing serious. When did you lose her?
I didn't lose her. Our throats were dry from all the dancing, so she asked me to get her a drink. And when I came back with the cup, she was gone.
Couldn't she just be chatting with someone here?
Hardly. I've been looking for her the whole time, and she's nowhere to be found.
You noticed anything suspicious?
What do you mean?
If anyone's been hanging around her. After all, Miss Kvyetta is a handsome woman.
Now you're onto it. There was someone hanging around her. A dirty scoundrel. Nasty, with a face so cheeky you'd like to slap it at first sight.
What did this scoundrel look like?
Like a cheeky bastard who could do with an icy bath and a few lashes of the cane.
I meant, how will I recognize him?
I see. He was dressed in yellow.
Why did he look so suspicious?
The way he acted. Haughty. As if he had blue blood and shat pure gold. I have a nose for that.
Oh? For golden shit?
For young curs who think they're the smartest in the whole world.
I'll have to look for him around here. Maybe he'll know where to find Kvyetta.
There are a few people who hold a grudge against me and are trying to harm me. I'm sure he told Kvyetta some tall tales to get her away from me. Wouldn't be the first time. Whatever he tells you, don't believe a word he says. It's just gossip. You understand?
All right. I'll bear that in mind.
quitting and they leave me to live well.
I know
It
Albert
happens.
said it.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Might have a hard time.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't.
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, aren't you?
Not at all.
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for.
Well, it wasn't me. I swear to God. I don't know anything.
You don't say. Then why does Chamberlain Ulrich suspect you personally?
It's not my fault. I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
I don't care who guides your hand. Tell me where I can find...
I've got it all here.
What?
Here. Take it if you like.
Why are you giving it to me?
I don't need it. Just don't tell anyone. All right?
Wait now. I'm looking for a woman, not some lost trinkets.
I haven't kidnapped any woman. I couldn't even do it with my crippled back.
All right. I better get going then.
Remember, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
Has she found herself a groom too? I just hope she won't end up in old age.
I must have eaten something bad.
If you're sick, you should have told me and found...
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
I managed in the end and got the food elsewhere.
Ah, that's good. You know, she's a good cook, but she can also be a real thorn in my side. Well, since you've served me well, I'll introduce you to Lord von Berghoff when he arrives. If you're still interested, that is.
I certainly am. I'd be honored.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more. Lord von Berghoff is a distinguished nobleman, and as such, and don't be offended now, he's not that interested in commoners.
I don't mind. What matters is that I finally get to meet him.
Till we meet again.
Crazel?
Excuse me.
Are you alright?
Potion.
Looking for something in there?
Pete!
Take that fucker out, damn it! No,
I
you
surrender.
didn't, you piece of shit.
Enough!
No,
I
you
surrender.
didn't, you piece of shit.
Enough!